Hello, so today's video is entitled In Tough Times Be Like Rocky. I'm a massive Rocky fan and you might be feeling a little bit like this at the minute.
There may be trouble ahead.
I think that's good advice, isn't it? Facing the music and dancing. So I have got a little confession to make, so come closer. When I'm trying really hard, I have this theme tune playing in my head. Did you know the backstory to Rocky, by the way, that he dragged his manuscript around and he was rejected loads of times, and then look what happened to him, look how successful he was. So in tough times, you're going to be like Rocky. Tip number one, get used to rejection and failure. And oh my goodness, I have felt like Rocky over the last few months. As you know, that sodding manuscript dragged it round many publishing houses, and now I've got a couple of deals, which is cool. And so the same applies in tough times. Neuroscience says that actually we find rejection painful. So when somebody says no to us, pain receptors fire in our brain. So I get that entirely, but just get used to brushing off those failures, those rejections, and move on. So be like Rocky, move on. Tip number two, be clear about where it is that you're heading. So, you know, you'll have heard the analogy, are you the bus driver or are you the passenger? So be clear about, so make sure you're the bus driver for one, and you can make sure you're the bus driver by being clear about what destination it is that you're travelling to. So be clear on your goals. In Rocky's case, it was being clear that he wanted to win the fight. Number three, just like Rocky, you're going to need to go into training. You're going to need to build resilience. And I don't know about you, I've had loads of lockdown lessons, you know, things about well-being, spending quality time with my family. Equally, I know that some of my work time boundaries have been blurred and our body loves routine. So what's been important for me over the last, I would say, probably 4 or 5 weeks has been adopting a new work time routine, making sure that my sleep hygiene is good. So in other words, going to bed at a regular time, making sure I get decent, deep sleep, making sure that my diet is healthy, because do you know what? You're not going to be resistant and resilient if you're putting crap food in. So you want to fuel your body with great energy. And then, of course, the final piece is to make sure that we move. Wasn't it great in the early days of lockdown where we were only allowed to go out once a day and we saw so many families joining, doing exercise together? Tip number 4 is to take positive action. In tough times, we can be the victim, can't we? We can submit to whatever is going on ahead. Whereas to give your best chance of survival, of succeeding in these difficult times, if you're clear about your goal and you're taking positive action, then good will come from that. So keep the faith, keep playing the Rocky montage in your head, and keep yourself informed, but don't make yourself scared with everything that's out there. And as I say, you will survive. Well, end of rubbishy singing. I hope that's been useful, and see you again very soon. Bye.